So they lived, rich, long lives.
Two women from different worlds.
Yeah, she was half Native American. She grew up on an Indian reservation in North Dakota until she went to college.
She was born and raised in Kansas City, Kansas, and went to KU.
There were similarities. Both valued education, family, and faith.
Our whole life with her, she was just such an amazing mom and an amazing grandma.
Next to her family, her highest priority in her life was her church. And so she played the piano and organ and sang in the choir for decades.
Carmen Carroll and Gwen Sorensen were fiercely independent.
She was very kind, extremely appreciative of anything you would do for her.
Carmen had a master's in nursing.
She was just super involved, kind. She just was this beautiful soul.
Their different worlds united when Carmen's daughter Amber and Gwen's son Gordon fell in love.
But we celebrated every holiday with our family. Even after the dads passed, we would invite the grandmas over for dinner on Valentine's Day. We had similar value systems.
Carmen developed dementia. Her grandson Ryan and his fiancée moved in with her for a few years.
That was quite a journey. I think it was a really good experience for me to kind of be able to pay them back.
When she needed more care, the family moved her to Morning Star Memory Care in Beaverton.
Carmen was always super happy to see everybody. So you'd walk by her and say, "Hi, Carmen," and she would just always have the biggest smile and just go, "Hello."
Eventually, Gwen also moved into Morning Star.
Gwen was just one of the most appreciative residents I've ever worked with.
Gwen and Carmen had adjoining rooms.
I don't think they ever really knew each other was their next door neighbor at the facility.
Visits were different with the pandemic, but the two did meet their first great grandbaby.
And then, unfortunately, COVID hit in the resident population there in July or August, and unfortunately, neither of them stood a chance.
They tested positive for COVID in August.
And as soon as they got it, our time was pretty much cut off.
Carmen, almost 90, struggled to breathe. Gwen, at 97, lost her appetite.
You could feel the appreciation from both of them still. Carmen was still trying to be a sweetheart, even though you could tell she just really didn't feel too good. And Gwen, I felt a little worse because she could kind of verbalize how she felt better.
Amber and Gordon couldn't risk being there for their final moments.
The very hardest thing for both Gordon and I was not being able to be by their side and not be able to hold their hand.
Within the span of a week, the Sorensens lost Carmen, then Gwen.
The day we were burying Carmen, we found out my mom had passed.
It's just sort of haunting.
Yeah, it really is.
And I know we're not alone.
They both lived very long and very long lives, very, very good lives. So I'm thankful that they were part of me.
They find strength in facing the overwhelming loss together.
I think we both still wrestle with that sadness of their final days.
And hope sharing memories of their moms will be a reminder to take precautions against the virus and take time with those you love.
They were human beings with a life, with a history, with people's memories of them.
Give them the hug, be patient with them, tell them you love them, all of those things. Do it while you can, because there will be a time when you can't.
Morgan Romero,
Particularly with COVID.
KGW News.